Hey guys, good evening. Welcome back. How are you guys doing today? Good? Are we live? Yeah, my stream is always lagging at first. There you go. Welcome back. Alvaro over here, live from Charlotte, from the beautiful city of Charlotte in North Carolina. How are you guys doing today? Good? Please drop the comment down below and let me know what stocks you want me to go over. I don't know. I can make some suggestions. I don't know, maybe Palantir, Desi, Apple, Nvda. How about that, huh? AMD maybe. Welcome. Kita Lair, Ocean Goose. What's up, bro? How are you? Doing well, man. A bit tired today, guys. Very tired. It's been a very demanding week. Very, very, very demanding week. Yeah, I'm super tired. Yeah. Palantir. Apple, Nvda, Sofi. Palantir is posting earnings, guys, by the way, on Monday. Yeah, I guess that most of you guys are excited, right? Yeah, what is going to happen with Palantir? What do you guys think? 150? We can go over Palantir. Welcome back, guys. Yeah, let me know what stocks you want me to go over. Remember to check, guys, on my Discord channel in our server. You got to go to the Pro Investors tab. And if you take a look at my channel, and if you guys are actively trading the SPY, you're going to find very useful information, I would say, in my Discord channel. So I am pretty much narrating the trading session, SPY-wise, since 9:30 a.m. until pretty much the closing bell, guys. Yep. Christopher Hernandez. I have nothing in Palantir, so what would be recommended? So first of all, guys, do not gamble on earnings. Yeah, that's basic. Super basic, guys. If you gamble on earnings, you're going to end up losing way more money relative to the money that you're going to be making. 1,000,000% guaranteed. It is tempting, but it is a loser's game. Yeah. Mostly because of the implied volatility. Let me take a look at that, guys. I guess that the implied volatility of Palantir, it got to be very high as of now, I guess, because the report comes out on Monday. Let me see. So we have 72%. Take a look at the implied volatility. That implies that if you guys buy any option of Palantir, whatever you want, puts or calls or whatever it is, you're going to be paying a very high price. And once an earnings report comes out, we have the IV crash, the implied volatility crash. So for you, in order to be able to make money with either calls or puts after an earnings report came out, you need to have a very important push to either the upside or the downside. And sometimes you even need the expected move to be greater than expected. It is a loser's game, guys, so just don't do it. Don't do it. It is usually I would say, rookie's mistake. If you want to last long in this business, you do not gamble on earnings. What about Broadcom? Yeah, we can go over Broadcom. Absolutely, 100%. Yeah, sure. Hey, by the way, I was calling out. I think that I was calling out today, guys, in my channel Meta. So these were some of the posts that I shared with you guys today. Take a look, guys. At 11:15 a.m., I told you. Sometimes I am calling out, like, individual stocks in my Discord channel. And this is a trade that I took, actually. I told you guys, take a look at 11:15 a.m. and most of the call outs, I would say that 99% of my call outs are SPY related, okay? But here and there, I told you guys about individual stocks, right? So I said at 11:15 a.m., keep an eye on Meta, recapturing 683, guys. Closing candles above 683. There could be a tradable bounce up there. 690 is the gap filled in Meta to the upside. Take a look at the time of this post, guys. 11:15 a.m. Let's reconcile this information with the technical chart of Meta. Was this call out accurate? Let's see. Let's go see. So it was 11:15 a.m., right? Let me double check on the time. I said this 11:15 a.m. Okay, there you go. Fair enough. So I posted that information, guys, when Meta was trading at 600. Take a look. 11:15. There you go. So Meta was trading, guys, when I posted that information on Discord, Meta was trading at $678. And I said, keep an eye on Meta, recapturing 683. Because in my opinion, there was potential room to the upside up to $690. So what happened next? Meta went up to $693, guys. I took this trade. I remember to the penny because I actually took this trade. Yeah, this was a good call out, guys. Take a look. I told you guys to keep an eye on Meta when this stock was trading at $678. And long and behold, take a look. It ended up going up to $693. So just keep an eye on my Discord channel. Oracle did great today. Yeah, it had a good day. It had a good day. Yeah, sure. What do you think about Oracle tomorrow? Yeah, let's go over some stocks, guys. I usually, by the way, before going over some stocks, I was going to make a summary of what happened today in the markets. I guess that you guys don't care much about that. Tomorrow, guys, and I told you this, I highlighted this today on Discord. Take a look. At 1:26 p.m., I told you, by the way, tomorrow we have an important macro data report coming out at 8:30 a.m. Keep this in mind, guys. I mean, it is already after hours, but I don't know. Maybe some of you guys trade after hours, shares. So tomorrow at 8:30 a.m., we have the core PCE coming out. Do you guys happen to know what the core PCE is? You don't need to know. Actually. What the core PCE is. Now, you don't need to know. That is, some macro bullshit that is going to be posted tomorrow. So, the core PCE, guys, that would be, what's the so PCE stands for consumer price. No, the CPI, core PCE. It doesn't matter. So, that report happens to be the Federal Reserve favorite inflation gauge. So it might be a huge market mover, guys. The report comes out at 8:30 a.m. So, when it comes to my pre-market commentary, because you guys know that I am posting information on Discord from 7 a.m., 7:30 a.m. Approximately. So tomorrow, my pre-market commentary is going to be posted later than usual because we need to wait for this report to come out, and we need to evaluate the reaction of the markets. And then a bit before the trading session opens, I am going to be calling balls and strikes and letting you guys know the most important levels of interest of the SPY. But keep that in mind, guys, that tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. we could see volatility picking up. It's possible. Yeah. Especially if the report comes out like, worse than expected. Yeah, that could be quote unquote negative for the markets. We never know. The way that the markets are going to react to any given macro data report. So that's why we don't speculate about what the markets are going to do if a report shows this or that. So we just need to wait for that for any macroeconomic report to be released, and depending on whatever the charts say, we make our trading decisions. But keep that in mind, okay? Yeah. Okay. When can you do a Zoom so we can chat in short? Yeah, we could do it maybe. Yeah, let me think about it. Yeah. By the way, I need to go live with Curtis and Alpha. Yeah. The other day we had a meeting, and yeah, we said that we were going to go live for you guys on the three of us at the same time, at least once a month. But I still need to reach out to Curtis and Alpha to work that out. Okay, so that being said, I am being asked about Oracle. Let's go see. Oracle. Yeah. So it went up today 5%, and it closed the training session at $170.38. So this stock got absolutely hammered. Once we learned about DeepSeek and the China AI revolution that was supposed to disrupt all of the American tech companies, so the markets are rethinking about that situation, and now they buck the dip, guys, and take a look at how Oracle was about to make a test of this red line. This is the 200 DMA, 200-day moving average. Take a look at how this moving average is upward sloping. This is positive. This is pushing price up, and it did. Even though we didn't see an actual test of the 200-day moving average, but we can make a case here that once Oracle got close to this upward sloping 200 DMA, buyers immediately stepped in and pushed price higher. So this is positive. So Oracle was able to recapture today the 5-day moving average, this white line that I am pointing out with my mouse. This 5 DMA is signaling as of now $167. But we're still, Oracle is still below this green and this blue line. I am talking about the 50-day moving average and the 100-day moving average. So Oracle is about, guys, to enter into a potential zone of overhead supply. Ideally, for me to go long Oracle, I would rather seeing this stock consolidating above the 50-day moving average, so being able to consolidate and close candles above $175, I think that situation could be attracting more buyers into this technical short. Let me take a look at some anchor VWAPs in the case of Oracle. What do we see here? Let's see. ORCL. So we have the anchor VWAP that comes from, what is it? Hold. Let me display an anchor VWAP, guys, from the most recent all-time highs of Oracle. From here. Take a look. So if we take a look at an anchored volume weighted average price line that comes from all-time highs in the case of Oracle, we get an average price of $171. So if we say that the market participants that started positions in Oracle since this stock hit or reached its highest price ever at $197, so if we say that those market participants have an average price of $171, the fact that Oracle closed right at that level today implies that we had a bit of overhead supply right at $171. So these buyers that were trapped at $171, we can argue like most of them ended up closing their positions today. So it would be very positive from a technical standpoint if Oracle can consolidate above $171. But take a look at these guys. Slightly above $171, we have the 100-day moving average at or signaling $172, and a bit above the 100-day moving average, we have the 50-day moving average, as I just told you, signaling $174. So the second Oracle can consolidate above the anchor VWAP that comes from all-time highs, but also above the 100 and the 50-day moving average, I think that I would be going long this stock. Above $175, I would be very constructive about Oracle. That would be attracting more buyers, and we can make a case that above 175, we didn't have like very important levels of overhead supply that could be potentially acting as levels, sorry guys, as level of resistance. So consolidating above 175, there could be one potential gap to the upside up to $180. $180 happens to be a previous level of resistance back from early October of last year. Now, sorry guys, let me take a sip of Sprite here, sorry. Now let me take a look at the market structure of Oracle. Let me take a look at the demand and the supply of this stock. And let's see what we see here. ORCL, let's see. So this is a market structure chart, guys. And on top of this chart, you guys can see the demand. Demand means buyers, of course. And at the bottom, you can see the supply, sellers. So ideally, what we want to see, the picture that we want to see on a market structure chart would be the demand rising and the supply going down. So the supply is going down. This is positive. But the demand is also going down. We can also argue that the level of the demand, when I talk about the demand, I am talking about this blue shaded region that I am pointing out with my mouse. So we can make a case that the level of demand, that the level of the demand is way higher relative to the level of the supply. So this is positive, but you don't want to see the demand trying to go down or starting to go down rather. So yeah, my ideal setup in order to go long Oracle would be seeing this stock above $175. There you go. There you go. So what other? Your guys are asking about Sofi, my Blowfi. Let me see. Sofi went up today 2.81%, and it closed the trading session at $16.44. I didn't take a look at the earnings report that they reported on Monday. To be honest with you guys, I would like to take a look at it. The reaction of the markets was negative. So I don't know, maybe the report was good, but I don't know, it was already priced in. Take a look at this white line, guys. This is the 5-day moving average, 5 DMA. So I use the 5 DMA in order to determine who is in control of minor time frames. So the fact that this 5-day moving average is downward sloping is not a good sign. Let's just put it that way from a minor time frames standpoint, okay? So it would be very positive if Sofi can recapture this 5-day moving average that also coincides with a previous level of resistance back from late December and also back from late November. So any process of consolidation of Sofi, which went up today, this is positive, but it did close below a decline in 5 DMA. So Sofi over here is guilty until proven innocent. But say that this stock can consolidate above. So the 5 DMA is signaling as of now $16.50. So any process of consolidation, or I should say a potential process of consolidation of Sofi above $16.50 could be signaling that the bulls are gathering momentum in order to fill the next potential gap to the upside up to $17.38. This is a previous level of support back from mid-January and also a previous level of resistance back from mid-December. If we were able to take this trade, the way that I am describing it over here, say that we start a position in Sofi, closing candles above $16.60 from $16.60 ish up to $17.38. This could be a 4.50% profit trade, guys. Definitely nothing to sneeze at. So keep an eye on this level, guys. $16.50. Say that Sofi keeps pulling back. Keep an eye on this upward sloping 50-day moving average. This green line that I am pointing out with my mouse. Let me zoom out. So take a look at how this 50-day moving average that as of now is signaling $15.60 coincides with a previous level of resistance for Sofi back from early January. So this is a potential support level for Sofi. And take a look at how this green line, again, the 50-day moving average, is slightly below this pink line, which happens to be the 20-day moving average. So this could be a potential support zone for Sofi between $15.80 down to $15.60. Sofi could be potentially bouncing back up from that level. If we take a look at the market structure of Sofi, let me see what we see here in terms of supply and demand. Let's see. And Apple is getting killed, guys, after hours, huh? It is down almost $5. Not a good report. So take a look, guys. In the case of the market structure of Sofi, we have the demand going down. The level of the demand is way higher relative to the level of the supply, which is kind of positive. But again, we never want to see the demand going down. Ideally, we want to see the demand going up. So we can actually reconcile that market structure chart with this 4-hour chart in which we can see the 5-day moving average downward sloping. So ideally, I would like to see Sofi consolidating above $16.60 before going long this stock. And if we take a look at some anchor VWAPs, let's see what do we see in the case of Sofi, my BlowFi. What do we see here? So this is okay. So the 2024 high of Sofi was hit back on December 17th at $17.15. So the average market participant that started a position in Sofi when this stock hit $17.15 back on December 17th has an average price of $15.80. And take a look at how $15.80 is pretty much coinciding with the potential support zone that I just told you guys about, guys, between the 20-day moving average and the 50-day moving average. So between these two moving averages, we have the anchor VWAP that comes from the highest price that Sofi reached back in 2024. So this increases my conviction, not conviction, that might not be the most appropriate word. This increases, in my opinion, the likelihood for Sofi to be able to find support near $15.70 and $15.80 if we happen to see a test of that level. But again, guys, I don't like trading stocks that are below a declining 5-day moving average, which happens to be the case of Sofi. So ideally, I would like to see Sofi above $16.60 before going long. Sure. Nvda. Guys, this is an easy one. And I have been posting information about Nvda on Discord for you guys. It all comes down to this red line. Put this down on a sticky note. Let me see the post that I have, the information that I have posted about Nvda recently, guys, on Discord. Take a look. There you go. Take a look. So yesterday at 10:55 a.m., I told you guys 200 DMA on Nvda. If broken to the downside, no good for the bulls. This is the 200-day moving average, guys. This is a very important level. And I think that after that, I posted something else. Let me see. No, I didn't, right? But before that, that information was posted. I told you, let me see. So take a look, guys. This was today, when this was So on the 28th, so this was back on Tuesday. Take a look at 11:47 a.m., guys. On Tuesday, I told you, Nvda keeps testing the 200 DMA. Above $222.50, Nvda can keep running. And the SPY as well. Let's see what happened, guys, with Nvda on Tuesday. So on Friday, this was the 29th. Here, 28th. Take a look, guys. So let's reconcile the information that I am posting on Teaser, guys, with the facts. Take a look. I said this information was posted on Discord on Tuesday. Listen up. At 11:47 a.m., I told you, above $222.50, Nvda can keep running. 11:47 a.m. So 11:47 a.m. Take a look. Take a look at what happened here, guys. So that information was released or was posted on my Discord channel when Nvda was here. And take a look at what happened once the bulls were able to recapture the 200-day moving average. Nvda went on an absolute tear from $122.50 up to $128. I guess that some of you guys were able to take this trade, right? More likely than not, right? This was another accurate call from me, guys. So it all comes down to the 200-day moving average, guys. This is it. Above the 200 DMA, Nvda attracts buyers. Below the 200-day moving average, this stock could be a short. Yeah, that's it. It all comes down to that. The technical short isn't looking good. Take a look. We have a declining 5-day moving average. And take a look at how Nvda is also trading below the 50, the 20, and the 100-day moving average. This is not a good looking chart, but you guys know the drill. This is the most important stock of the market from a sentiment standpoint, okay? So, if you guys happen to see Nvda tomorrow trading below the 200 DMA and the SPY going down and the Qs going down, this stock could be a short. The next potential spot for support over here could be $115, $115 happens to be a previous support back from October 2nd of last year, and say that they killed the tape. I don't know, guys. Let's say, I don't know. Maybe the core PCE tomorrow comes out overheated and the Fed is going to hike rates. I don't know, some crazy event that could happen. You never know, right? And say that they are killing the tape. Everything. The Qs, the SPY, Sofi, Palantir, and Nvda as well. If the markets happen to be killed, keep an eye on this anchor VWAP, guys, in the case of Nvda. Take a look. Take a look at this blue line. This is an anchored volume weighted average price line that comes from where, guys? From the first trading session of last year. And take a look at how it has acted so far as support to the fucking penny. So what message is this AVWAP sending us? That the average market participant that started a position on Nvda since the first trading session of last year has an average price of $100. But this AVWAP also is letting us know that every single time that these buyers or that these market participants have been tested from an Nvda, let's say an Nvda conviction standpoint, they have not capitulated. They have acted as a level of demand rather than as a level of supply. They have defended the price. That could be, in my opinion, and most importantly, if we happen to see a test of that anchor VWAP anytime soon, I think that the more I would say that the more likely outcome would be that these buyers will defend Nvidia once again. But I mean, I'm not saying, and again, I'm not saying that Nvidia is headed to $100. It could happen, but the message that I am sending you guys with this analysis is that if we happen to see a test of $100 again anytime soon, next week, tomorrow, I don't know, something like that, I think that this is that this is a very interesting level for a potential very decent bounce, to say the least, of Nvidia. Yeah, so easy, guys. Not a good looking chart. This technical chart is letting us know that more likely than not, we have lower prices coming up for Nvidia, but above the 200 EMA, I think that this stock could be attracting buyers. And below the 200 EMA is signaling as of now $122. There you go. By the way, I haven't taken a look at the market structure of Nvidia. Let's go see what the supply and the demand of Nvidia is looking like. Sorry, guys. Nvidia. Yeah, not a good looking market structure, guys. Take a look. The demand is going down along with the supply, which kind of evens it up. But you never want to see the demand of any given stock going down. So we'll see what happens here. It is an interesting one. Yeah. Yep. So, can you look at Netflix? Sure, I can. NFLX. Let's see. By the way, I think that I have an unusual options alert in the case of Netflix, and I do. So, yesterday, guys, someone, we don't know who did this, but someone, probably an institution, invested $980,000. Again, $980,000 in call options of Netflix that expire on June 20th with, go ahead and guess the strike price, guys, of this unusual options alert of Netflix. $980,000 in call options that expire again on June 20th. So this trade was opened yesterday. And can you guys figure the strike price of this alert, of this trade? Anyone? Come on, guys. This is an easy one. So Netflix went down today. I mean, it pretty much closed flat, down 0.50%, and it closed the trading session at $973.20. $1,500. No. 1,000. Sure. Yeah. Guys, in my opinion, and of course, tomorrow we have this core bullshit PCE report coming out and stuff, so you never know what can happen. Netflix is how much? $27 away from $1,000? I think I would be surprised, actually, if Netflix doesn't reach $1,000 anytime soon, because that kind of fat numbers tend to act like a magnet. When you see a stock, guys, trading, say, at $97 with a good-looking chart, such as the one of Netflix, this is an uptrend, and this is a 4-hour chart that is letting us know that Netflix is under the control of buyers. So if you guys see a very good-looking chart, such as the one of Netflix, and that stock is trading slightly below a fat number, that gap is, I would say that the likelihood for that gap to get filled is very high. So Netflix is $27 away from $1,000. I would be surprised if that gap doesn't get filled anytime soon. Yeah, I would be very surprised, actually. So take a look. Above all the moving averages, the trend is your friend. Above the 200, the 100, 50, 20. And take a look at the slope of the 5-day moving average. Clearly upward sloping. So in my opinion, guys, any process of consolidation of Netflix or any potential process of consolidation. Let's keep talking in potential terms and not absolute terms. So any potential process of consolidation of Netflix above the 5 DMA, $975, could be signaling that the bulls are gathering momentum in order to fill first of all, the first potential gap to the upside here, which signals $995, and then the fat number, guys, $1,000. I think this stock is headed to $1,000, more likely than not. And again, in normal market conditions, you never know. Maybe the core PCE comes out tomorrow, super hot, and the Fed is gonna panic, and whatever, inflation is getting out of control. You guys know the drill. Let me take a look at the market structure of Netflix. Supply and demand. What do we see here? Netflix. Let's see. Oh, now Apple is going up. Wow, so they said something positive here, guys. It bounced back up right from the 100 DMA. Yeah. Okay, so take a look at the market structure of Netflix, guys. Take a look at the demand. Going up. Super positive. And take a look at the supply going down. Demand rising, supply going down. More buyers than sellers. So this market structure can be reconciled with this 4-hour chart in which we see an upward sloping 5-day moving average. This stock is under the control of buyers. And there's no need to take a look at anchor VWAPs here, guys, at AVWAPs, because we don't have, for the most part, buyers trapped anywhere, because Netflix is, 3% of the highs. So we didn't have important levels of overhead supply above the current price of Netflix. Boeing, let's take a look at the flying coffin. Boeing. It went up today 3.38%, and it closed the trading session at $179.53. They reported their earnings recently. It was a horrible report, but the markets ended up liking the report. So anyone's guess. So Boeing is trading above all the moving averages, guys. Above the 100, 50, 200, 20, 5-day moving average. We can make a case here that a potential process of consolidation above the 5 DMA, $177, could be signaling that the bulls are gathering momentum in order to potentially be enabled to fill the next potential gap to the upside. And yes, I sound like a broken record saying potential, but it is important to do so. So the next gap to the upside could be $183. This is a previous level of resistance back from December 26th. The chart looks acceptable. Yeah. So keep an eye on this 5 DMA. We could see a bit of profit taken here. And if Boeing can find support at this 5 DMA, $177, it could be bouncing back up from this level. But ideally, this gap gets filled right away. It could be the case, guys, up to $183. It is an interesting technical chart. Yeah. Let me see the market structure of the flying coffin. Let me see. BA. Wow, and the market structure looks very compelling, guys. Remember, demand, buyers, supply, sellers. The demand is going up, and the level of the demand is way above the level of the supply, which is starting to rise little by little, but the demand is clearly upward sloping, so that is positive. According to the market structure, we could see Boeing filling this gap to the upside up to $183. And if we take a look at anchor VWAPs, do we see any meaningful information here? Let's go see BA, the Boeing company, the flying coffin. Wow, take a look at this disaster, guys. We have buyers trapped all over the place, as you guys can see. This white line, guys, this anchor VWAP that I am signaling with my mouse comes from, guess where? the high of 2019 of Boeing at $438. Wow. So those market participants or the average market participant that started a position on Boeing back in March of 2019 has an average price of $200. And so if we take a look at the highest price that Boeing reached back in 2023, we get an average price of $176. So aside from this anchored volume weighted average price line that comes from 2019, Boeing doesn't have a lot of important levels of overhead supply above the current price. So say that Boeing fills the gap up to $183. Maybe the next gap after that one could be $190 or $200 even. 198, which is a level that coincides with the anchor VWAP that comes from the high of 2019, which is the all-time highs of Boeing, I guess. So it looks interesting. Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah. No, I haven't gone over TESI. So TESI. TSLA. Let's go see. It went up today 2.87% and it closed the trading session at $400. Guys, the report that came out yesterday was horrendous. Horrendous. I mean, absolutely horrible. The markets are kind of, weighing in the report. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to whatever the technical charts say, right? So at $409, let me take a look at some anchor VWAPs of TESI. Let me see. TESI. Yeah, take a look, guys. So if we take a look at an anchored volume weighted average price line of Tesla that comes from all-time highs, we get an average price of $414. So we know that at $414, we have some buyers trapped at that level. So this is a potential level of overhead supply in the case of Tesla. So we have, let me zoom in here. So $408 happens to be a previous level of support for Tesla back from January 21st, and also a previous level of resistance back from December 10th. And this level, guys, $408, $408 happens to be slightly above the 20-day moving average. So, in other words, if Tesla consolidates above $408, that's bullish, that's positive, because Tesla would be consolidating above all the moving averages. The 5, the 20, the 50, the 100, the 200, okay? So say that Tesla consolidates above $408, that's positive. And at the same time, it would be consolidating above a previous level of support and resistance. So from $408 up to $414, because at $414 we have the anchor VWAP that comes from all-time highs. We know that there are some buyers trapped at that level. I mean, this could be a potential trade to the upside, guys, 2%. And most of you guys trade TESI with weekly options and stuff like that. A push to the upside of $4 or $5 over here, it would allow you guys to make a good profit here. So above $408, I think that there's room up to $415 ish. The anchor VWAP that comes from all-time highs, and if you guys happen to see TESI, guys, above $415, I think that the stock of this company, despite the fact that yesterday they posted a horrendous report, I would say that TESI above $415 is off to the races. Off to the races. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that would be, I mean, those would be the levels that I would be interested in. And take a look at this very interesting detail, guys. Take a look at this anchor VWAP. Take a look at this anchored volume weighted average price line that comes from where, guys? Guess from where? From the presidential election that took place here in the US back on November 5th. Take a look at how this anchor VWAP, guys, has acted as support on 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 occasions. I mean, almost yesterday. And let me see, by the way. So Tessie yesterday hit, when we saw the initial drop, once the report came out, let me see. Tesla dropped down to $365. Take a look at this anchor VWAP, guys. Take a look at the price that it is signaling, $378. So the buyers that started their positions on Tessie from or since the presidential election have an average price of $379, and they have acted as support to the penny every single time that Tessie has visited this level, near $378. So I don't know, maybe you guys know that this is a very volatile stock. So in case Tesla happens to have a very nasty day and it falls off a cliff and stuff like that, keep an eye on 378, because it is a very it is an important level of potential support for Tesla. In my case, I don't know. I might give Tesla a shot above the anchor VWAP that I just told you guys, $414. I think that above $414, this stock could be off to the races. Yeah. By the way, let me take a look at the market structure of Tessie to see what do we see here. Tessie. Let me see. Tesla Motors. Yeah, the market structure doesn't look good, guys. The demand is falling off a cliff, and the supply is starting to rise, apparently. So with that market structure, guys, that lets me know that in minor time frames, sellers are starting to step in here. I would be careful with Tesla below 408 $408. Yeah. So, excuse me, guys. And we are, let me see, 47 minutes in. There you go. Okay. IWM, sure. Small caps. IWM. So, a good close today. Almost a very good close because into the closing bell, the bulls lost, or they couldn't hold the support, the 50-day moving average. This is an ETF, guys. And I guess that most of you guys know that, and if you don't know this, you should know this. This ETF tracks the Russell 2000, which happens to be a small cap index. So the Russell 2000, guys, and therefore the IWM is super sensitive to what? To interest rates. So this ETF is going to be one of the main protagonists of the pre-market session tomorrow once the core PCE comes out. This ETF and small caps are super sensitive relative to yields and interest rates. And of course, the core PCE that will be released tomorrow is going to affect the perception of the markets about where interest rates and yields are headed to. So above the 50-day moving average, guys, we're talking about $230. This technical chart could be attracting more buyers. And below the 50-day moving average, we have the 5-day moving average at $227. And below the 5 DMA, we have the 100 DMA signaling 225, and the 20 is signaling 224. So we have some sort of potential support zone between 227 and 224. The IWM could be bouncing back up from here. Or on the flip side, say that, I don't know, the markets tomorrow don't like the core PCE and they are killing the tape and stuff like that. If you guys see the IWM below the 20 DMA, below 224, this could potentially be a short signal for the IWM, because this could be attracting sellers rather than buyers. into this technical chart of the IWM. And there goes your IWM analysis. And say that, I don't know, that the market's like the core PCE and stuff like that, above 229, 230, yeah, I would be going long the IWM, guys. Yeah, sure. I always have it on my watch list. Always. Yeah. Okay. What else? What other request do we have? Here? Hi, I'm new to the Discord. I noticed that you post a lot of prices with no reference to what stock. I am talking about the SPY, bro. Yeah. No. I mean, 98% of the information that I am posting on Discord is related to the SPY, the ETF of the S&P 500. Yeah, it's a SPY. Yeah. Amazing Amazon. AMZN. Some people were asking me today on my Discord, guys, on my personal Discord, about Amazon being affected by tariffs, because I think that that Trump is going to be announcing or confirming on tariffs on China and Canada and Mexico later on today or tomorrow, something like that. So yeah, we'll see what the markets do with Amazon here. Oh, by the way, Amazon posts earnings next week. Yeah, on the what? On the 6th, February 6th. Yeah, next week is going to be an interesting one, guys, earnings-wise. This is a very good-looking chart, guys. So Amazon went down today 1%, and it closed the training session at $234.64. The trend is your friend. The trend is up above all the moving averages, above the 200, 150, 20. The bulls weren't able to hold that support today into the closing bell, the 5 DMA. And they didn't hold the 5 DMA, by the way, guys, precisely because of the news that came out at, I don't know, it was like 3:30 p.m. The news about the tariffs, and Trump is going to impose tariffs on goods that come from Canada and Mexico and China, and. But if that news hadn't come out, Amazon would have closed, probably, in my opinion, the trading session above the 5 DMA. So it would have been a very positive close for Amazon. So the 5 DMA is signaling as of now, guys, $235. This is a previous level of resistance back from a few days ago. Any process or a potential process of consolidation of Amazon above 236 could be attracting buyers over here. And if that were the case, closing candles above 236 could let the bulls gather momentum in order to potentially being able to fill the next gap to the upside up to $240. This could represent a 2% profit trade, roughly. Yeah. So above the 5 DMA, guys, above $236, $237. Yeah, I think that in regular market conditions, we have higher prices coming up for Amazon. Yeah. More likely than not. Let me take a look at the market structure of amazing Amazon. Let's see. Amazon. Yeah, take a look, guys. Demand buyers, supply sellers. Take a look at the demand. It is through the roof. And the supply is going down. Wow. Beautiful. Way more buyers than sellers in minor time frames. So unless something unexpected happens, guys, I don't know, maybe Trump imposes 50% tariffs on every single country of the world. Unless something unexpected happens, I think that we have a potential test of the all-time highs of Amazon coming up. More likely than not, guys. 241. This is a very good looking chart. There's no need to take a look at anchor VWAPs here because this chart is under the absolute control of buyers, as you guys can see. Yeah. When is core PCI? No, PCE. What does PCE stands for, guys? I'm curious. I forgot about that because once you mature in this business, you stop listening to macro stuff. That is a basic mistake that I would say that most newies make. oh, and this macro news is going to do this over the markets, and this macro news is going to do that over the market. So as you mature in this business, you stop paying attention to the macro stuff. Unless, I don't know, unless we are in the middle of a brutal bear market and everything is, downtrending. And in that case, I kind of pay way more attention to the macro stuff. But in an uptrend, guys, paying attention to, in a secular bull market, we can argue paying attention to macro stuff is pretty much a waste of time. But I'm curious about the personal consumption. What is it? Let me see. Core PCE. Let me see. Core PCE stands for personal consumption expenditures. That's a report that comes out tomorrow, guys. The core personal consumption expenditures. The whole thing is bullshit. It's a lie. But whatever. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Sure. So, any other requests, guys, before I wrap it up? I'm super tired, guys. It's been a very demanding week for me. Very demanding week. Usually on Thursdays, guys, once I am done streaming for you, I film a video. I make a video in Spanish because you guys know that I am posting videos all of the videos that I post are spoken in Spanish, but on Thursdays I go live for you. I used to post videos spoken in both English and Spanish. Today I cannot film a video. So I cannot make a video today, guys. I'm super tired. It's been a very demanding week for me. Super demanding week. So if you guys don't have any other requests, I might wrap it up and go grab a beer, I guess. Yeah. Oh, you guys were asking about Palantir. Before I wrap it up, let me see PLTR. So, the chart looks very good, guys. Above all the moving averages, the trend is your friend. Take a look at the 5-day moving average. It is clearly upward sloping. So the question is, are we going to see a further front running of the report that comes out on Monday after hours? Or are we going to see profit taking here? I am curious, guys. I am curious. This stock is priced to perfection. The report that comes out on Monday has to be pretty much ultra pristine. But aside from the fact that Palantir posts earnings next Monday, so aside from that, this technical chart is suggesting us that Palantir might be headed to $85. It looks very, 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 very bullish, guys. No doubt about it. So as long as the bulls remain trading above $79, yeah, I would say that we have $85 coming up. But I'm curious about what is going to happen in the upcoming 2 trading sessions, taking into account that Palantir posts earnings on Monday after hours. So no one is going to take profit here. So if, I don't know, some of you guys have a position in Palantir, guys, and your average price is, I don't know, $65, would you go into the report having such a nice profit? I don't know. I mean, that I am curious about that. That makes me curious, for sure. Oh, by the way, the expected move in the case of Palantir, guys, on Monday, put this down on a sticky note, PLTR. 15%. Oh my God, this is gonna be a roller coaster, guys. The expected move is 15%. Jesus. That would be $11. $11 to either the upside or the downside. This is going to be a fucking roller coaster, guys. Sure. Yeah, unbelievable. And the stock is priced to perfection. There's no need to take a look at Anchor VWAPs. We don't have, pretty much every single person that ever started a position in Palantir is making money as of now. But let me take a look at the market structure of PLTR. Let's see. Palantir. The messy of artificial intelligence. Take a look at the market structure, guys. The market structure, with the demand through the roof and the supply going down, guys, suggests, or is suggesting, let's say, that we might not see profit taking into the earnings report that comes out on Monday. Unbelievable. Wow, this stock looks, guys, ultra unbelievably bullish. And you guys know that I make fun of the YouTubers that are pumping Palantir. That's why I say Palantir, because they get like excited when they talk about Palantir. Yeah, they get like super excited. And Palantir is the future, bro. And you don't understand Palantir, bro. And Alex Karp is a genius, bro. Palantir to the moon, bro. Palantir is the new Microsoft, bro. Palantir is like CRM and Oracle and Microsoft all together, bro. But well, it is a cold stock. So the technical chart suggests that we have higher prices potentially coming up for Palantir. Yeah. Yeah, this is a very good looking chart. Jesus Christ. Yeah. No doubt about it. Well, guys, I am going to wrap it up. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. By the way, guys, remember, when I stream for you on Thursdays, I am doing it exclusively for the members of Chris Saint's server, right? But when I'm done streaming, I am going to be releasing this live stream on my YouTube channel for everyone. So the comments that you guys drop on the live chat do not transcend into the final video. Let's just put it that way. So if you guys don't mind, once I shut down the stream, if you guys don't mind going to my YouTube channel and drop a comment and hit the like button and stuff like that, so that helps me with the YouTube algorithm, okay? And, well, let's see what happens with the core PCE tomorrow. Yeah, it could be an interesting day, guys. Maybe the SPY hits all-time highs tomorrow. Who knows, guys? If that happens, we might have a boring day with the markets trading at all-time highs. It could happen tomorrow, yeah. All-time highs is at what, 610, yeah? Maybe the core PCE comes out below estimates and we see 610. Yeah, that would limit substantially our trading opportunities, but we'll see what happens. I don't have a crystal ball. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Neji. Thank you, Tani, Shannon Bentley, Sandra, Kim McDonald, Kevin Ursher, Kev, Christian Meza, Harry Prasad, Justin. Thank you, guys. Go grab a beer. Enjoy the rest of your day, okay? Bye. Thank you. Take care. Bye, guys. Thanks.